Cajuns taking on the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will go to work first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. The sure hands, it's Sampson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football.
There he goes. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get. Our defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Going for it all. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Troy Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Crowder. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They get to the line quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Howard. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Davis. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, there's an alley to the left. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
It's so hard to tackle these fast guys in the open field. And you see when you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Perry. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Perry. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The definition of 4-down territory. Changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but that...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one up.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. Under fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This one's complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to... After the miss on the 47-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride Davis here. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To throw, it's Crowder. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by... They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
To the air, it's Howard. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not Louisiana has it back, in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here, get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Motion from the back. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down. For that penalty, backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Just keeps swinging it. Fires left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Louisiana.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the option. Finds a little space. There he goes. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Winfield. Now the toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. And the stomping has commenced.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run in the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. He's loose. And he'll run into the end zone. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cajuns. And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Higgins. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Knocked off his feet.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying play action. Working that left side now. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this.
Touchdown, Troy! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff to the single running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Howard. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The option look. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the 1st down. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Oh, they're after him! Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Crowder. Got the quick pass. Gets away from one, finds some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The short hands, it's Connor. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch,
Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They try to get it outside on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Looking for a man, it's Crowder. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Troy! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Perry. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker, it's Howard. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Crowder. Got the back over the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Trojans are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They'll run the option. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 9 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Thanks to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Crowder. With the catch, it's Higgins. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Higgins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Higgins. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offered the deal.